All right, guys, I'm back here in Yakima, Washington with Andrew and with Jed. How you been, Andrew?
Doing okay.
So last time we spoke, it was freezing cold at Target.
Yes, it was.
How was your winter from there on?
It was a hard winter. I definitely don't want to do that again.
For sure.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you were staying with a buddy of yours, I think, right?
No.
I think you said in one of your friend's shed or something.
Oh yeah, that was the winter before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so this winter, where did you stay?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And why is it that you relocated from Target over here to Safeway?
Actually, I'm just over here. Basically because we have to move every day.
They make you guys move, huh?
Yeah.
So somebody was telling me this. I don't know if you've heard about this or what you think about it, but somebody was telling me that the homeless are getting tickets by the city or by somebody, but bus tickets to move out of Yakima. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, because I'm noticing there's a huge decrease in the homelessness here in Yakima, and that's what a group of people were telling me. But like I said, I have no proof behind it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. Last summer, they were the police department was helping. Actually, if you had a place to go to, verifiable, that they would get you a bus ticket there.
Oh, okay.
But you couldn't just go. You couldn't just say, "Oh, I want to go to Florida,"
Right.
and get a bus ticket.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to get a free bus ticket to
Right.
Florida, right?
Right.
So do you usually stay right here day and night right here at Safeway, or?
Depends. If like this area here is owned by this person and he says, I need you to move. Well, we move,
Right.
But if you're on the other side, then it's Safeway. And they say, well, we need you to move. Either way, they don't want us here.
Right. And I've seen you a couple times right here next to Safeway, the gas station right over there.
Right.
Panhandling right next to it. But I haven't seen you in a while there. Is that because they don't allow you to do that no more? Or?
No one allows you to do it. There's a city ordinance. The sidewalks around buildings or businesses are public property.
Oh. Okay.
They can't tell you that you can't stand on the corner on a sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you're just leaving a mess or whatever, of course they're not going to want you there. But if like by myself, we'll clean up. We'll clean up the whole sidewalk or whatever, and we get away with it.
So the last time we spoke, you actually didn't have Jed. You were mentioning before the video, you just picked him up, huh?
One of the homeless guys had him. He had gotten him from a friend whose mother had passed away, and he couldn't handle him. She couldn't handle him, or the daughter couldn't handle him. So I told him I'd take him.
For sure.
He's an incredible animal. I don't know what people say about pit bulls or mastiffs, but all he wants to do is be loved.
Yeah, for sure. He seems really tame,
Yeah.
I can't remember if you said this because it's been a while. Do you have children or not?
Yeah.
Have they come to check up on you through the course of the winter, now going into spring and summer?
I haven't seen my daughters in 5 years.
In 5 years.
The sad thing is they live here in Yakima.
Really? Yeah. And you've never seen them out here at Safeway or at Target? Never ran into them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No.
And can I ask, why is it that you haven't seen them, or?
I don't know. It's not because of me. I don't know. That's all I can say.
For sure. And I remember the last time we spoke, you mentioned that you had a disability that makes it hard for you to work, right?
Right.
And I remember you said it was on your hands. What happened?
It's progressing. I've had. It's called the Duderman's contracture, and I've had 3 surgeries. The 4th one got infected and turned yellow and green, and I almost lost my hand. No one will touch me. So now,
what happened to your hands? Is that?
it's a hereditary disease.
Oh, okay.
It's where the tendons in my fingers started shrinking and balled up in the palm of my hand, causing calcium deposits to form, and that's what happens.
And you mentioned that you actually had done quite a bit of work in your life.
Oh yeah.
Before you had that issue happen with your hands.
Right. Yeah.
Have you been able to get disability from that?
Yes, but it's not enough. It's not. You can't even get into an apartment on disability.
And some people tell me that even from retirement as well. You know.
Right.
That a Social Security retirement isn't enough. Unfortunately, I don't know if you knew Michael, that he lived down the road right here, a homeless man, and he passed away.
Right.
He was retired.
Right.
And he was living at the mission, you know.
Right.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Inflation and everything just keeps going up, you know, rents, everything.
Yeah. Unless you got 2 or 3 people to go in on, you know, maybe a 2-bedroom or whatever. You can't come up with first, last, and deposit. It just It's impossible.
Yeah, it is. It's getting more and more hard out there. And if I remember right, you said that you don't do drugs, right?
Right.
That's right, because you are one of the very few individuals.
Well, I don't do drugs anymore. I was a drug. I am an addict, but I've been clean for quite a while.
That's right. What did you used to do?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
But still, you're one of the few people that I interview that are, you know, stopped, you know?
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but most of the people I interview, like, they're still on a certain drug, and especially, as you know, the blues, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. What plan do you have to be able to get out of your current situation if you do have a plan?
I'm trying to find someone who not using drugs either and has a stable income coming in, and try to do it that way.
For sure.
There's just no other way.
What message do you have for the youth about homelessness?
We're people too.
For sure. And see that I'm trying to break down the barrier, because I feel like there is a barrier between average people and homeless. I feel like a lot of average people, not all, but a lot of them look the other way on homeless, you know?
Yeah.
And we're 1 moment away, 1 second away from, you never know, you know?
Right.
With inflation.
My situation, you're only one lost check away from being sitting right next to me.
Yep.
You know?
I think I heard 60% of the population lives check to check, you know?
At least.
Yeah. So, what message do you have for your, I think you said daughters, right?
Yeah.
What message do you have for them if they end up seeing this video?
I can't.
I understand, sir. I appreciate it. Sorry for making you go through a tough time, you know. Would you be okay with doing a follow-up interview in the future?
Mm-hmm.
And would you be okay with me posting this on my YouTube channel?
Please.
Thank you, sir.